Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode, and in this part we're going to start up in a space station because I want to talk about a couple of things before we get down to the action. The first one is thank you very much for all your comments, guys, and you are making me a little bit nervous with some of your comments about these missions. I've been kind of looking at them. Let's just kind of get in here, guys. And I think it's the mission that you were talking about is raiding planetary depots, and the fact that you could run into walkers and some of the more higher level Sentinels, and also I think you were saying also about running into more higher level space pirates. And from the point of view of playing Permadeath, that makes me a little bit twitchy, guys. The trusty steeds role as my primary ship may actually be coming to an end, that maybe I will need a 38 slot. I think that's the maximum size you can get for a fighter, get it all tricked out with some defensive weaponry, and so that I can get some good stats on it, especially with relation to a shield and damage and maneuverability, probably more than anything else, so that we can take on these enemies. And the other thing also I want to kind of look at is in here, because I got my Atlas 3 V3 pass some time ago, but I haven't actually used it. I keep forgetting about it, so I thought we're gonna have a look behind the door. Oh, nothing special here. I thought there was supposed to be a terminal or something behind here. So we got some plants. Should be able to get some carbon here. I'll pick up a little bit of carbon. Obviously not every space station has one of these terminals behind it. Never mind, we're going to go looking, guys. We've got some nanites. And in the last part I posed the question about moving bases, and I think you guys are on the same thought processes as me, in the sense that I would love to have a planet that I could just walk around on, enjoy and just chill out on. And so that's what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to be moving bases in this part because I've got something else I want to do before I do move. And we are in the system with the Paradise planet in there, and while I was kind of thinking about it, I think this is Paradise planet. Yeah, there's the Paradise planet, and we've got, that is a base. And what I'm kind of thinking, guys, is one, to do a bit of exploration, and the other one is I think I'd like to look round and find all the different home base locations, because this is going to be a permanent base for this galaxy. This will be my final base until such time as I get to the center of the galaxy and we move forward. And the other thing I also want to do is to see if I can set my base up near a portal. So what I want to try and do in this part is actually find a portal, and I think to find a portal we've got to use a signal booster, but at the same time I want to kind of look round and see if we can find any other bases besides, I think that's the trading station that's kind of stood up in the middle of the sky, and I don't really like those types of trading stations. Although I suppose I could go and land on it. I think we'll fly towards it as an option. See if we actually find another base. But if we don't, I'll land on that trading station. We'll pick the beacon up because I think I've finished with it. And then we will start from there in our quest. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. So let's go up into space. Right, I'll see you once I've actually got to the trading station, guys. So here are, guys, we're closing in on the trading station, but I'm not going to land on it. And what I want to do is land near it. And it's taking me, you annoying, never mind. Okay. Go and actually talk to a couple of these get, guys. They may actually give me something. Trader clicks his beak with heightened energy. They stare at my exo-tool, multi-tool, and wonder what I want to talk. Just ask for directions. See what he's going to give me. Prospector. I can offer me directions to place of interest. Observatory detected. Okay. But that's off. That's an off-planet observatory. Great. I don't think that is actually going to help me. I think what we're going to do is it's the beacon. It's going to clear this beacon. Don't need it anymore. Control F. Delete. And what we are going to do is we can find a signal booster. I must admit let's drop the signal booster. Signal booster, and what we're looking for is a monolith. Since we've got the monolith, 30 minutes that way. And we're just going to pick that up again. Of course, we've now got to get back up on the space station. Something a real pain in the neck, but I'm sure we can. Round to here, where I make a complete fool of myself. Wait for the jetpack again. It's nice to be able to just do this in a relaxed pace, not have one eye on my environmental conditions. Up we go. Should be able to just get inside of the base. Yep. And we're gonna go look at that. That is it a ruin? Is it a? It's a monolith. Wow. Oh. Sorry guys. Very much apologies. Wow. 38 slots. I won't buy it now, but if I know it's in the system, there's a good chance I might be able to find it again in the future. 18 slot. Now if I could get a 38 slot version of that, actually I can trade for some thallium here, can't I? Yeah, if I could get a 38 slot version of that, I would be very, very happy. And especially if it was an S-class. Maybe I'm building my hopes up a lot more now. But I think the trouble with these ship types is they're locked into certain categories, if I remember correctly. So if you, I think it goes up to, can't remember what the range of the categories are now actually guys, offhand. But I think they don't go any higher than a certain amount because they're split into small, medium and large. I think that's how it works guys. And so I'll be able to get a 38 slot version of that. Okay, just go and pick up this monolith. And hopefully it will have the necessary messaging on it. If not, we're just going to have to do it the hard way, guys. For a brief moment then I thought it was going to be on top of one of these. That would be a first. It's a long time since I've done any of this as well. This changing galaxies is becoming very much a matter of new thirst, is probably the best way to describe it. I remember doing this when I was searching for a portal. Very unsuccessfully as well, to be honest. It's quite interesting. Okay, just gonna go around, grab some words. A nice relaxed way. Do I sound relaxed now? Problem is, I don't want to get too relaxed because that's when this how how this game actually kills you. Get too relaxed and think, oh wow, I've cracked it. Suddenly something comes out of the blue and kills you. Okay, what we got here? Ashes of Korra. The firstborn, dilly, common, oxide, painful noise. A beak emerges from the ancient stones. It's shouting, but it can't be heard. In the stones, there's someone long ago has scrawled advice. Approach it. The beak schemes. There we are. Locate a portal. Look at that. First time out. Energy source. There. It says portal 9 hours. It better be on this planet. I was going to be very, very miffed. Okay. Actually, there's creatures here. A little bit of a scan around. Nope. Lots and lots of creatures. Nothing worth. Let's just throw out a general scan. It's going to take me a little while to get anywhere. There's zinc over there and some thamium. Okay, let's go check it out. I'm almost reluctant to destroy the trees. Does that make sense, guys? Actually, just grab a bit of carbon. And some thamium over there. Ah, it's such a pleasant. Even if the grass is purple, I think that is purple. Well, where's that? Nope, we've got that as well. That looks. I think I've seen that before. Nope. Okay. Maribulb over there, so I'm gonna get down and grab that. Never turn down Maribulb when I see it. That's the one thing I always seem to be perpetually in need of. Even though I have built up quite a large stockpile recent times. Okay. That's the other thing I haven't done for a long time as well, is cave exploring. Maybe once I've got the base set up. Explore that. Portals that way. Where's my ship? I'll strike my ship. Again, I don't want to get complacent. Have a bit of iron on the way back. Grab that. And off we go, guys. I'm going to recharge the thrusters. To recharge that as well while I'm looking at it. And of course, we're going to have to get up in space. So, here we go, guys. Going to go straight for the portal. Flying in upside down. Okay. Turn the right way up. And there we are. There's the portal. Okay. Just gonna jump out. And the question is, shall I activate it straight away? Creature there. Nope, got them. Okay. What we're going to do first is, before I forget, is put a beacon here. And I think what I want to do is press Control. And I think colour these, and I think if you colour the beacon, that changes the colour of the icon there, and it means that when you want to know where something is, you can actually know from the colour of the icon. And these are going to be permanent beacons, so I do want to know. I think what I will do is open this. I think I've got the resources for it. Yeah. So we're going to open the portal, even though I can't really go through it, because I don't have all the glyphs. Platinum for that. I've got loads of platinum. I've got loads of carbon. And titanium. I've got loads of titanium. And more platinum. And got loads of plutonium. Again, I use titanium. I've got some iridium. And I got loads of thallium. We use that as well. Spread it round. We got, maybe if I use that zinc up. And some platinum. And the iron. And titanium again. You can always buy titanium up in the trading bases. And there we go. There. Dull warm ache spreads across my mind. What I'll do, guys, is I don't know if you'll be able to use it, but there is the portal's address. So it's what's that? Bird, insect, hexagram, funny little water symbols. Okay. So I don't know if you could actually use a portal to move between galaxy. That might be a useful experiment. But this is going to be my home portal, which I will develop over time. And the next thing I want to do now is we're going to put out a signal booster again. Going to grab that. And what I want to do is see if there's a habitable base nearby. How far is that way? 8 hours? You've got to be kidding me. I was hoping, so we might have to do this the hard way, guys. Now it's saying that that base is 8 hours away on foot. What I was hoping for, guys, is to find a habitable base right near this portal, almost within walking distance, and that's what I'm going to try and do. I mean, I could put out an exocraft. Let's explore around this area, see what's around. Launch thrusters, okay. Because that's what I want to do, is because I don't know if they fixed, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but is there still an issue with portals that you cannot take your ship with you? That if you go through a portal, you're basically on foot. So I suppose I'm being friendly by actually setting up a portal link on a planet that isn't going to kill you instantaneously. Let's just kind of throw out round here and see what's round here. Oh, there's a habitable base there, so it's 32 minutes. Let's just go and see. Actually, yeah, I've got to go and check it out, guys. Oops, don't like that. I wish there was a way that you could hotkey these weapons. I mean, is there a way actually, guys? I mean, have you actually found out? See, that habitable base is even further away. Right, let's go check that out, because I'm going to have to go there and actually clear out the marker so that I can actually find things. Oops, got connected. Yeah, not too bad, but I think it's way too far away from the portal. Just have a look round. Oh, the marker's been cleared. Right, guys, what we'll do now is put the signal booster back out again. And I'm going through iron and plutonium, but I should be okay at the moment. The nice thing about this planet is that if I do run into problems, I can actually drop pod habitable base. Just grab the habitable base. Revealed. And it seems to be going in the opposite direction. It says 35 minutes that way. Great. And I think we'll probably have to go and clear that. Actually, I think what we might do is, while we're at it, we might as well grab some drop pods while we're at it. And it says there's a drop pod 14 minutes in that way. Okay. Of course, we're going to tidy because this is my home planet, and I certainly don't want to trash it up with lots and lots of my junk. Actually, I have to name it. What do you think I should call it, guys? Don't want to call it something really stupid. I'm going to think about it. I'm just not going to do anything on impulse. And I'm open to suggestions. The drop pod cleared the other one. Oh, that's useful. It means I don't have to go and visit that home base, but what we will do is go and check out the drop pod. So actually just keep an eye on 500. Yeah, we got. Oops, I've got loads of living glass. I forgot to sell it. Oh well, never mind. Do that in a minute, guys. And here. Okay, let's go and claim the base. Wow, that doesn't really make any difference which way around we do it. Might as well just claim it and make some cash. Get that. Got a gag graph. Ah! Hey, dinosaur. I might as well scan the drop pod. And what should I do? Yeah, I think last time I actually upgraded this, and I'm not sure if I actually needed it. And I could add technology, but I think I'd rather just get to the 48 slots here now. So we're just gonna. I think that might be another target. It's probably the polite way of saying it for the near future. Actually, how many have I got? All the creatures on this planet? We've only got 4 out of 10. Only done about 3 of those. Okay. Hello, creatures. Now, this is one planet I'm not going to be killing any creatures on. This is my home planet. This is going to be a planet I am going to look after. Nesting moths. It's interesting. Got nesting moths in our trees. Launchers, okay, thank you. Make sure the fully charged. How far away is that? An hour, 59 minutes. I think what I'm going to do is go up into space. Coming in to attack me. Yep. Ah, what? The teleport. It's almost like he teleported straight past me there. Come on, get out of the way. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, spun me round. Go for the back towards the portal, guys. Shielding has increased, thank you. Because that's one advantage of fighting lots and lots of these. Oops, what I'm going to do is drop down so that we kind of fly towards the portal and see if we can find a base. Ah, what have we got there? Like a base there. It's got a landing point on it. Yeah, there it is. So let's put down there. How far away from that are we? 13 minutes, that's not bad. And let's come a quick look at the time, how long this video has been running, for about half an hour. And come in here, and of course, I'm gonna click this. It's 2595, so it should be something like 525. 5. So it's 2595. 5. That'd be 2529 be something. So it must be 2925. I got it wrong again. I think that's the second time I've got that wrong. Okay, let's have a chat with this guy. Trader sits and clicks on the full screen of digits and glyphs, the balance of the unit present in the corner. Every once in a while the glyphs exchange locations, vibrating, causing the trader to shriek in delight and collapse in despair. Eventually the trader appears to give up and the unit balance having been reached. Offer units, give the unit trader. Takes my units greedily and appeared to lose them within a mere moment of restarting their game. You give me nanites in way of apology, okay. Well, I shouldn't do online gambling, that's all I should say. Click Trading Federation. The trader recently emitted a sweet smelling gas as the scent filters through my breathing apparatus. I wonder if the extra sells the odds of evolution. Okay. Grab that. Trader teaches me a word from their language. Word for shields. Yep. Mining, whatever it is. Trader wants me to make itself understood. Clicks the beak slowly and nods my head encouragingly. Small line of drool glistens on the rays cast along the apparatus. Asks for directions. I know you're not going to tell me. Offers me a place of interest. Transmission tower. Okay, I can't open that up. I don't have an Atlas 2 pass. Shelter that way. 15 minutes. We got the portal that way. Right guys, what I'm going to do is we're going to go for a walk. I've got plenty of resources, haven't I? I think what I will do is make some space for Sentinel Living Glass. Ship. I don't need it on this walk. And the gag graph can go to the ship as well. And we're just going to walk across the surface of the planet towards the base. And in the good old tradition of No Man's Sky. Now I'm aware this could be a bit tedious to watch if I'm just walking along doing nothing. But we'll see how it goes. If it's not much happens, I will edit sections out, guys. But what I do want to do is just walk to the portal. Wow, look at that. Hello, creature. You are big. And I remember doing this before, was actually walking underneath one. Again, it's over a year since I've actually done that. Yeah, this is... And I'm supposed to pick up a little bit of iron on the way through as well. Okay, just going to keep walking. It's getting dark, but I don't think the only thing we've got to watch out for is storms. But I think I've got the environmental protection for this planet, which is those that could. I'll top them up if and when a storm comes in. Grab that. What's that there? Iron and plutonium. That's neat, nice and neat. Away we go, guys. There's some thamium over there. And I think what I will do is throw out a scan. I mean, I know the odds of finding a base doing it this way is actually, what I will do is try and improve the odds a little bit. I'll drop a signal booster there. And I think is habitable base. It's 28 minutes that way. Just gonna tidy up. That's 28 minutes that way. That's 12 minutes that way. I'm going to keep walking towards the base. I'll clear that one away because I think it's going to be too far out again. Let's get in the marrow bulb. So here we go, guys. Right, a scan. What we've got over there? That's the shelter. Again, it's something I'll visit later on, but we're just gonna do the old-fashioned way of exploring. And of course, as whenever you're walking across the surface of the planet, you kill lash plants on principle. I think I've definitely now made up my mind to come to this planet, set up a permanent base, as I've already said. Now I'm aware that taking down my old base, because I'm going to dismantle my old base completely and store all the components up on my haulers. In fact, I've got an idea of using the haulers to effectively, that was a knowledge stone there, to basically fly the haulers down and dismantle the base and store it in, and once the haulers fill up we'll take it back up onto the freighter. Now I'm aware that that's going to be quite a tedious process, so what I'll probably do is probably in the next video I will kind of show you guys the principle of it and then do the rest off camera. And then of course it comes down to building the base, and I've got a few ideas. I want to kind of be a bit more creative with my base building than I've done in the past, so I can honestly say that the base is not going to be kind of min-maxed for farming anymore. It's going to have something that's going to have a farming orientation, but at the same time we'll look at doing some other stuff. Yeah, I would like to drop down a landing pad or something like that as well, because the advantage with that is that if I put a landing pad out, we may get a trader drop in with a ship that I want to buy. Okay. Yep. Okay. We're doing some cave exploring as well. So here we go, guys. Don't want to aggravate the Sentinels. I mean, this is the nice thing also, guys, that when you've got a friendly planet like this, it makes collecting resources both pleasant and something you can do in one run. As I say, one of the problems with permadeath is the fact that because you have all these hostile planets, resource gathering often becomes a matter of finding there, seeing the resources, getting in the exocraft, grabbing everything you can, and then out and away. You don't actually have this kind of feeling that, wow, we're just strolling across this. Okay, the storm's coming in. Gonna do, I'll use the shield. Got that in there. And what I want to do is see how effective, how long these shields actually last whilst walking in a storm. If not, we'll go to ground, use the terrain tool or the plasma thrower to knock out a cave. And just going to grab that. I mean, I'm probably going to use up a lot of resources, but never mind. And of course there's caves here. Actually, what I could do, guys, is do a bit of cave exploration. Is there a cave there? Again, I haven't done any cave exploration for a very long time. And you never know, we may actually... Yeah. Okay, let's... And actually... again something else I haven't done for a very long time. So I haven't actually used the torch. It doesn't look like it's much of a cave. Oh, it's only a mini cave. Oh well, never mind. The idea was there. So we're just gonna... I must admit, this is what I missed, is just being able to stop and have a look round. Oh, there's that echo as well. Is just being able to stop like this, guys, and look round on the planet without having to dash. Okay, I think we'll be okay. This is water actually as well. Oxygen protection stabilizing. Oops, we're starting to drown. Better get across and out. Only got basic level aeration protection. And of course, if any of you guys happen to wander across the video and wonder what I'm talking about when we actually talk about blasting a hole in the ground to protect against storms, that's what you do. Just go in here like this, and then you just stay in a hole in the ground until the storm blows over. And that's what I'm going to do, guys. I think I'm just going to sit here, recharge everything back up, get the multi-tool up whilst the storm's blowing over. Of course, one of the problems when you're down underground like this, to find out whether the storm's actually gone, you've actually got to go outside, which isn't a problem. Actually, I haven't topped up my life support. Again, it's something I need to remember to do, because when you're walking along the surface, unlike when you've got an exocraft, you do have to keep an eye on your thamium, or your environmental, which is the white bar on the bottom left there, guys. Okay, throw out a scan, and can't remember about that. What that white? Oh, that's the trading bases. Okay. Oh, we got another creature. Again, that says volatile, so we're going to keep away from you because you're bound to be hostile. So I've actually found my first kind of hostile creature on the planet. Oh, that's okay. Again, in some ways, being able to explore a planet on foot, it does actually make it easier to find creatures. Because one of the problems with using the exocraft is the fact that you tend to flash across the surface looking for something that you've got in your mind and you don't see anything else. So on foot is by far the best way to actually explore a planet. And I do know about the jetpack thing, guys. I just don't like using it. I've always been quite happy just to walk across the surface, to be honest. I'm quite happy to take my time actually on this planet because it's such a long time since I've done this. So we're just going to keep walking across. Hello, creature. Some knowledge stone down there. We'll just have a stroll down and pick up that knowledge stone. Hey. Jump. There's definitely some nice big creatures on this planet. Right, I'm just going to grab the knowledge stone. And there's something there. Might as well grab that. And there's that beacon. Beacon is in that direction. Okay. 3 minutes. We're about 3 minutes away. Also, oh, what's this then? Oh, look up. We've got star bramble. Wow, wow. So we've even got star brambles on here if we can actually find them. Let's throw out another scan. Loads and loads of zinc over there. We're just go and walk towards that. We're actually in a nice little valley here. There's creatures here. That's the volatile guys. You stay away from me. We want to be friends. I have... Sorry, but you got too close. I know you might have attacked me, but I couldn't afford to take the chance. Yeah. So, oh well, that's the first. Grab the star bulbs. Every little helps. Oh, we can actually feed them. Come on. Hey, stop running away. This is what always used to get me. You used to have this mission where you had to feed the creature. Come on. Okay, we're not going to feed the creature because he keeps running away. Maybe if I'm nice to them long enough, they will become tame. And there we are. We are arriving at the portal. Up with my nice yellow marker. And there it is. Actually, I'd love. It'd be really, really cool if I had a base in a similar situation to like this. I'm going to kill that on principle. And there we are, guys. We are back to the portal. Turn on foot. And I think what we're going to do is just get... And we're just going to have a look round just to see in case I've missed anything that's obvious. And then I will call it for the video. Actually, if we get round the other side, I can maybe make it for a thumbnail. Get the light shining on the portal from the other side. It'd be really, really cool to actually have a base up on one of these floating platforms, but then with my luck I'd probably fall off it anyway, guys. So, and I think that maybe a bit of angle so you can see the... Oh, that's cool. About that. Shift to hide. About that, guys. My portal that's going to mark my home planet, and hopefully if I can get my base close enough I can publish the glyphs. Maybe some of you guys will be able to visit. As I say, I don't know if you'll be able to kind of travel between galaxies, but I mean that would be really cool. And the advantage is if I can get a home base next to it, if I want to travel once and if I actually get all the glyphs, maybe I'll be able to travel back to the other galaxy. Anyway, I think that's it, guys. I think this is where I'm going to call it for the video. It's gone on quite a long time. What I'm going to have to do, guys, is do the exploration around here, try and find the nearest habitable base to the portal. If I've got to go a long way, it's going to be a real pain in the neck, but that's the way it's going to be. I mean, I don't know if there's more than one portal on a planet. I mean, we could probably go looking for another portal. Maybe we can. That's something we could do, is to go the opposite, is find a base and then see if there's a portal near a base. But we're going to stick with this one in for the short term, guys. And until I've actually got that sorted out, I won't be actually moving my base. So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. We're just going to leave this view all the way around here. I'd love to have a base like this, actually. So, oh, there's some birds there. Oh, we got some birds. Nearly missed them. Yep. And that's a good way to actually finish this part up. So, this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.